Plaintiff Jayshima Young says the defendant was like an uncle to her. And although everyone knows him to be a scamming crackhead, Jayshima insists she never thought he would scam her. Jayshima is suing today for a U-Haul bill, shipping costs, and stolen property. Defendant David Robertson says he has always treated Jayshima like family, and therefore he has no idea why she's claiming he's a crackhead, because he stopped using crack a year ago. David's countersuing for defamation of character and harassment.
Start with you.
Okay, so, Your Honor, basically the defendant, David, he's like an uncle, well, was like an uncle to me. My mom grew up with him and his siblings, so ever since, even before I was born, he's been like an uncle. Basically, everyone knows David as Didi the crackhead.
Everyone as in who? Everyone knows him?
Everybody that knows him. I just never thought that he would do something like that to me because I'm like his niece. You know, when he's sick, you know, off of whatever he's off of, you know, I give him money, you know, things like that. I really had love for him. So I just never thought that he would do.
Has he ever been to rehab?
I don't know. I know he's just been on drugs my whole life.
Nobody's ever told you that? They tell you how much crack he's smoking. They don't tell you whether he's been to rehab?
I don't think that he's ever been to rehab because look, I mean, he's still on crack.
He may be in recovery, may have been in treatment, right?
Yes,
You've been in treatment?
Never.
Oh.
Exactly.
Never been in treatment. I've never been a crackhead.
Okay. Exactly.
Good enough. Why don't you give me some background on your relationship with her?
Like she said, my sister and siblings, brothers, we all grew up knowing her mother. I always treated her like a niece, family, till today. All I want to say is that anything that she do, she always want to shortcut somebody somewhere down the line. Like this trip. We made one deal, they went to another deal. But I told Jayshima from the beginning when we started this trip, if you start any of that on this trip, I'm gonna turn around and go back to Hartford, Connecticut.
Let me hear from you why you are suing him
Okay,
today.
so, Your Honor, basically I was relocating from Hartford, Connecticut to Tennessee. I had asked David if he could help me. You know, he doesn't have a job, he's jobless. A lot of people couldn't at the time. So I asked him, he said yes. The initial agreement was for $250. When we were on the road, maybe like every time we would stop in a town or two, he would demand money. He's very hysterical, extra, hey, you give me the money, give me money. He's act like that all the time. So at this moment, you know, I felt like I had no choice. I had already overpaid him the $250, but basically he kept threatening me.
What do you mean overpaid him the $250?
Overpaid him because I already gave him the $250 already. So now when we're driving, we're in the middle of nowhere. Of course, I'm not going to say, oh, well, I don't need you.
What did he say he needed the money for?
Basically, he just kept asking me for money. He never said a specific price, but all of it added up is $540.
I know, but when he was asking you for money, what did he tell you it was for?
He just said, oh, I just need more money. He never said what it was for, but it was like an unspoken, because I know he do crack. I don't know if he had it on him or whatever, but I know
if he had it on him,
how
you don't
he
need
is.
money to buy any.
Trust
Go
me.
ahead, ma'am.
Okay, so anyway, basically he just kept demanding for more and more money. When we got to Virginia, I gave him $140 more. And after that, I told him that I'm not giving him no more money because now I already paid you $540 when the initial agreement was $250. So he acted really strange and, you know, he was acting all, okay, we got gas. When we got on the highway, he just vanished. My
Okay,
daughter.
you tell me what happened up until this point, then I'll get back to the vanishing. Go ahead.
All I know is this. I had a friend of mine that go with me with license because I have no license driving across
And I didn't know
country.
that.
He said, charge her an extra $100 because I'm riding with you and you're using my license, just in case. I said, fine. As we get on the road, we driving. As a U-Haul, we going across country. She want to be cheap, keep putting $40 in her car, $40 in her truck. I'm like, this is the big U-Haul truck full of furniture. We're going up hills, down hills. $40 ain't doing it. Fill up the truck and let's get some miles in and get this trip over with. And now she want me to give her some of the money that you just gave me to put more $40 in this car and this truck.
For gas.
Right, going to her spot.
Okay. So what happened when he vanished?
Okay, so basically my daughter, we got back on the highway. My daughter told me that she didn't see him in the back of us, so I called. When I called, you know, the person that was with him, I guess his like protege or whatever, answered the phone. When they answered the phone, I said, well, where are y'all? They said, oh, we gotta make a run. Make a run all the way in Virginia? What do you mean make a run? So I could hear him being hysterical like he is.
They got crack in Virginia? What you talking about?
I'm just saying, like, I mean, how would he
like
know?
you surprised. Make a run for what? Make a run for crack.
So I could hear him in the background saying, hang up the phone, hang up the phone. That's talk. So I'm saying, what do he mean hang up the phone when y'all got my furniture? And this is my U-Haul. What do you mean? They said, oh, well, we're coming to you. So they didn't never ask me where I was. So I said, I'm at exit 13. So now it's raining, it's dark. I have my 9-year-old daughter and I'm on the side of the road. I waited for half an hour. No signs of them. They never showed up. Well, I called him maybe about 100 times. They never answered.
Right.
I felt like he stole my stuff, but I was trying to hope that he wouldn't because why would he? He's like an uncle to me.
Okay.
I know he's a crackhead, but I never did nothing to him.
Did
so
you
why
ever
would you do that?
never known anyone on crack before?
Yes.
All right. Do they steal and take people's
Not
things?
like him. Not like him. Like people, like, normal crackhead.
So you knew he took more than the average crackhead.
Yes, but
All right, so why would you trust this man with all
said
your items, with all your worldly possessions, knowing that he steals more than the average crackhead?
because I never thought that he was actually stealing. Like, I was kind of desperate at the time and I didn't have nobody else. And since he was available and he don't...
You were desperate.
Yeah, because
Well,
I
he
didn't,
was desperate too.
I didn't have nobody to help me move.
Y'all were just desperate for two different things. So when you caught up with him about your U-Haul, what did he say, man?
So basically,
I want to hear this. This is the story.
Okay,
I
now
want
let
to
me
hear.
tell you this, Judge Mathis. Let me tell you this. So basically, when I finally did speak to him, this was a Thursday night. I didn't speak to him, so I had to just keep going to Tennessee.
How long?
From Thursday to Saturday, when I finally
yeah.
spoke to him, Your Honor, he told me that he went to jail in Virginia, but he don't know where at in Virginia.
Yeah, I know he didn't at that point.
So
if he had a 3-day run, Doc, he
told me that he didn't know where, and he's at some laundromat charging his phone. He gotta go, and hung up the phone. That's how he talking. So then I had to basically keep going. Yeah, I did call him a few times, asking him, where's my stuff? I mean, really? I'm all the way in Tennessee. You in Connecticut. He's out in Connecticut bragging about it. So I'm like, oh, well, she should have paid me all my money. And like, really? Like, who does that? Like, so he's not even denying the fact.
Crackheads do it.
Yeah, exactly. He's not even denying the fact that basically he stole my stuff. So then I hear from a family member that my stuff is in North Carolina at his daughter's house. The same daughter that I have text messages asking her where my stuff was. She act like she had no idea all along, Your Honor, my stuff was at her house.
Your stuff.
He brought it to her and sold it to her for $400.
I knew there was some money involved there now. I'm saying something is missing. And you ain't just going to storage. Crackheads don't believe in storage.
Right.
They only believe in sales.
Yeah.
All right, so I was wondering when you said it was over his daughter, he sold it to her.
He sold it
now
to
it
his
makes
daughter
sense. All
for
right.
$400, Your Honor, $10,000 worth of stuff.
Let me hear from you, sir. And I'm just kidding with you. I don't know anything about your drug habits or addiction. I'll let you give your own testimony.
Yes, I said from the beginning, anything go on this road because I know Joshima as a shyster. I'm not playing.
Really?
I'm too far out of town.
Quiet, shyster. Go ahead, sir.
Like I said, once we get on this road, if there's any trickery, I'm turning around and I'm going back home in that truck.
What was the trickery?
She started asking me for money that she gave me that was a payment for the job in Virginia.
Okay, she
where
said
I
what?
allegedly, I can't use my car no more. I can't get no money. We need more gas.
Okay.
Didi, just give me some money, and in the morning at 8 o'clock, I'll give you your money back, plus the money that she owed me already.
All right.
And I'm thinking in my mind, we're going further and further, and this is going to cost me more and more to get back. But I said one time, we did it the one time. Now at that point, she owed me exactly, she owed me $80, then the $80 that I just lent her, she went into Walmart, she came out of Walmart with $140 and said, Didi, this is all I got, and I don't know how you getting back home, but this is all the money I got.
So what happened to her thing, sir?
I'm not gonna lie to you, sir.
Well, you're stopping. Go ahead. What happened to her thing?
Right.
My daughter had to send me Western Union some money to get back home. And I told my daughter, you see anything in there you want? And I never knew what was on the back of the truck. It's yours. You just sent me money to get home. I know I'm going home to my family.
So you gave her things away?
Basically.
All right. And so why don't you think you should pay her for them?
Because she stole them all from Rent-A-Center before she even left. She had Rent-A-Center deliver furniture to our house. She put the furniture on the truck and she left out.
You lying.
Sir, she got away with it.
At
the time, once she finished, it was her property. Stolen, albeit,
It
But
wasn't
was her
stolen, Your
property.
Honor. I got receipts. It was from Bob's.
Well, even if you stole it, it was yours because you had completed the theft.
But it was from Bob's. He's lying. He's lying, Your Honor. He's saying that to make himself feel better.
And I don't think I'm right about that. But that sounds logical, doesn't it? It's hers. So, she has her furniture, your daughter,
Oh, no, the police came and got it back.
Yep, they got it back.
for you.
Yes, I found out that it was there. I have
Police gave her the items that she stole.
Yes.
They gave
Yes,
it back
this is
to her.
from-
Did
from
Rent a
county.
Center sign off on her
I
getting it
believe
back?
so, yeah.
All right. You stole it from Rent a Center.
No, I didn't.
Police brought it
This is,
back, and then Rent a Center signed off on it saying you can keep it.
That's the stuff
All
that I got.
right. I
back.
need to steal from that Rent a Center.
Can you give him
They
this
do
too?
good business with thieves. What you have? What
I got
you
all
have,
this
man?
evidence, actually.
You need to stop, sir. And why don't you just admit it? You on crack, or you used to be?
I might have smoked crack back in the day.
All right.
Grown man now.
Back in the
I
day,
go to
as in
church.
He's still
yesterday.
doing it.
What day then, sir?
evidence.
Because you know you're giving me crackhead stories.
Right.
Yeah,
Now, what day? When did you stop?
it's been about a year.
All right. Good enough. What's your counterclaim for, sir?
I got it all right here.
Yeah. You wanna explain
She
first?
threatened my wife. She threatened my daughter. My daughter, 15 years old. I got it all right here.
Okay,
She
let's see it.
texting my daughter, calling her the B words. When she comes, she gonna
How
kill
did your
my
family get involved?
That's what I would like to know.
'Cause they
sir.
always lying.
My family never ever came.
Why'd you go to his family?
Because basically I went to the family because I know the family. They're like my family too. So of course I called them, asking them, where is he at? They all was lying, including his wife too, saying we don't know where he at and this and that. So of course I said some rude words.
Who
I mean,
you
he's
cursing?
yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
my
this
whole life
same
was stolen from
A
me.
bum B that had my furniture in the house like you steal somebody whole house.
Yeah, I mean, I did, Your Honor. He stole my whole house.
That's a heck of a way to put it. You
And
did,
his whole
sir.
family
She said
knew.
you stole her whole house.
Crackhead. That's what I'm saying.
And this
So, of
is
course,
you again. I'm whooping y'all A too. Ooh, you gonna go after the mama. So tell y'all mama that since y'all wanna be lying, knowing where he was, I'm not gonna care when I come back and all right, but what's the defamation, sir? This is nothing but arguing and cussing you out.
Like I said, nothing was in my name. I never rented no truck. You came to me. I didn't come to you. And like I said, whatever you did, I told you what was going to happen if you do what you did.
So you told me that you was gonna sell my stuff?
I never said I was going to sell your stuff. I gave it
Grimy,
away.
whatever.
Whatever.
Crackhead.
Gave it
Sold
away.
my whole house for $400.
away.
And then act like I did something to
Gave it
him.
away.
He won't even say sorry or, that's just how crackheads go. He just
Right.
acting like I did something
You're
to him.
absolutely
so
right.
he stole my money, sold my furniture,
Yeah.
then damaged the U-Haul, and then acting like, so what?
Sir, the number one trait that a person is really in recovery is they tell the truth about the damage they've done to other people. And you're not doing that, so I'm going to conclude that you're still on crack. You have not proven your case to me, so I'm going to dismiss that and I'm going to grant you your judgment. Good luck to you. You don't want us to help you, sir,
Thank you.
with treatment.
Now, I just want you to enjoy your life.
Do you want
Yeah,
us to help you
you
with
too.
treatment?
Sir, I don't
You
need no
need
help.
some.
Yeah,
What
I really
you do? Smoked up the woman's house.
Right.
He
right.
ain't sell the house. He didn't sell the house. He smoked your house
Right.
up.
Yeah,
Now, that's a whole new level of crack.
Yeah, he did.
That's a
Just happened.
whole
You got
new
your
level
money.
of crackhead. He smoked the whole house up.
Enjoy your life.
Yeah, whatever. Drop
Play with
that.
crackheads no more.
Yeah, you is a
Oh,
crackhead. Your mother. I'm just happy that I won my money. He could drop that, and that's it. I don't never want to speak to him again. Him or his whole family. That's it.
Punk live on.
Yeah, whatever.